How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastica. Welcome to the sexiest base you've ever seen in Rimworld. So what is the plan for today? Well, we've got a few things. Like research wise, I think after hospital beds we probably will go down like the fabrication route. Because actually being able to get a fabrication bench up so we can just make components out of steel is actually going to be hella important, because we're getting to the point where obviously a lot of our colonists want all these extremely demanding things, because obviously we're going transhumanist. Tried to say that properly. Dyslexic just kicked me in the nuts saying, I don't think so. But we're going to need a lot of components. Now, I would like to start, are they in here? Let me have a look. Get some of these Nutra superchargers up. It looks like we're going to need one per person. Like, does everyone want one? Everyone want. So we might even build a room with them in, so we could potentially get a hallway going down here or something. Like, I did even think about having it down here. The problem is we're already being entirely risky by if this gets taken out, but, you know, it is what it is. But that's a bit longer term anyway. I mean, we have 16 components at the moment. And we also would like to get some sleep accelerators up as well. The problem is like you need 4 components for the supercharger, 5 for the accelerator. Like, we need a lot of components. But defense-wise, I'm really, really happy with everyone. And with what we're doing. I'm glad you guys are still welcoming Potter to the colony. I can see the error of my ways, and actually, yeah, having someone that's just constantly hauling and cleaning is pretty perfect. You know, as here, stuff like this that wouldn't necessarily be hauled before, or any, you know, main priority. I think the only thing I did do off camera was I queued a few more things up to be mined and whatnot. Apart from that, we are basically go, go, go. So, we're going to have a quick look through everyone just to see if there's anything else needs-wise that we can help. Oh yeah, the other problem that we have, if I open the world map, we do have a weather controller. Why is Potter breaking down? Oh, okay, because of his trait, that's fine. He's just going to eat all our food. We do have a weather controller. Sadly, it's controlled by 13 enemies, which is a bit scary. Like, we should be okay. I think they are only pirates. But anyway, we're going to have a look through this. No artificial parts. Again, I don't think we're at the point where we can... prosthetics. I don't think we're at the point where we can do that. We still have to go through multi-analyzer. So we might have to... It might be worth skipping hospital beds and going straight into multi-analyzer. Bioscoping. Yeah, that's going to be really important. If the game says it's important, it is. What does this do? Oh yeah, that was the... Wasn't that... alter the age, yeah. I mean, we've basically got to go off of what people are asking for at the moment, because I don't want to unlock another thing and then it go, oh, we want this now, and we're not in a position to actually give it to anyone. So that's sort of how we're going to go through with that. But obviously, them negatives are starting to mount up, so we do need to be careful. Yeah, I was just saying if hospital bed was the best thing at the moment, but it doesn't really matter what we do at the moment. It's just the superchargers need to go up. So is that the bed that hasn't got anyone? I wonder whether to bring another hallway down. Problem is, I'm just incredibly nervous about infestations, but I mean, with a mountain base, I'm not sure there's too much we're going to be able to do about it other than this. I'm going to swap Iamiro's bed for that one there. So then this is owner Crow. Crow and Iamiro sharing, I assume. Yep, there we go. So then this one is empty, because what that will allow us to do is build a better defense for the infestations, because bigger infestations are... This is going to struggle. This will struggle. Like... It will do bits, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be the be-all and end-all. 13. I honestly think by getting at least one more row of these will just give us a little bit of insurance, if nothing else. A few more traps, so then it can take out, you know, a few more. But then that will also actually give us room to build another hallway. And then we can actually, if I do like 2, we can perhaps have a hallway here doing bits. So I think that's what we're going to focus on, making our base bigger, which obviously then leads to making our base richer, making our base more, yeah. It is what it is, but I think that's going to be a good thing. So we'll probably start off. Is there anything else we need to be doing beforehand? Probably making sure we're still trying to convert Potter, because then Potter will be able to get a few more good moves. Oh, he's there. So Purple can chase him down and play Kiss Chase amongst the colony. Certainty at 70%. It does grow, but as long as you keep hitting it, it's pretty fine. Okay, and then we'll start with this, because I think making sure we're defended against infestations before we make the base bigger is probably for the best. I think... Do we want any more colonists is what it comes down to. Because I'm going to deconstruct these. Is it going to be a waste? I mean... You can always... there's no resources that I think we need to worry about. We'll uninstall the statue, but I think, yeah, we'll just deconstruct everything else. I don't think it's a massive problem. Like, I know we won't get all of the the resources back, but it's not like we're missing anything too amazing by doing that. You know, we're not losing components and whatnot. Like, even the light is only steel. Yeah, so we're not really losing too much. But I think defending ourselves with an infestation, I really think this is going to work. And at the end of the day, we do need to be prepared for an infestation. So let's just do it now, and then we don't have to worry. And I think that's the best way to sort of go forward with this. Then door will need to go there. And then we can just focus on getting some more rooms. And then we've got space for rooms as well, which is nice. Right, that's all getting deconstructed, which is really nice. This door here can be held open. Actually, I don't think we actually needed a door there. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Sorry. Inspired taming, that's fine. We do need to... We've still got a long list of things that we want to do with this colony. It is just a case of making the time for it. But it is what it is when you get far into the game. Like Tortoise self-tames, like, we're going to end up just slaughtering you, I'm afraid. But yeah, the weather controller's a slight problem. But I don't think one that we actually have to, like, stress ourselves out about yet. Keyword in that is yet. I might just queue this all up. Because we've got the miners and the builders to be able to do this, so it's not too bad. Oh, I was just about to say that bedroom's really close to the kill box, but no, that's going to be a hallway, isn't it? Yep. Cool, cool, cool. And then that just gives us room to move stuff about if we want. But it'll definitely be a place where we're going to put a lot of our transhumanist stuff, so especially what we spoke about. With the neutral superchargers, we'll probably have them. Oh, a bit nervous about all having them in the same room, because obviously there's going to be a lot that will get destroyed. It's the only reason why I've left it like 2 thickness here. It's just in case anything funky happens down here. But I'd really appreciate if people stopped sleeping and, you know, getting back to work. That would be great. Not a lot of cleaning is getting done, so we do need to keep an eye on that, but it's not a massive problem. It's just a slight sadness that sits in my heart. Right. But yeah, I'm really happy about this because we know it's going to happen with infestations. It's just when I feel like I'm a crazy person, like, because I keep mentioning it and then it doesn't happen. So I just like rocking in the corner. It will happen. It will happen. Hey, I'd be happy if it didn't happen this whole entire series, but let's be honest, like, that would be asking for far too much. It must have happened, like, someone must have had a game at some point where they, like, never got an infestation. Let's make sure we're queuing up, mining jobs out here to get steel, queuing up a bit more wood. Saying that, I don't know why I had to queue it up from so far away. So we've got a bit of wood on our doorstep, so we can do that. I don't really want to cut the wood in here. It gives them cover, but keeps them here. That makes sure they doesn't rush us. Because I know people said, oh, you don't want to give them cover. But at the same point, I don't really want them just to rush through the defense. And our cover is still better than their cover, do you know what I mean? So that's sort of the thinking behind that. Okay, there we go. That got done really quickly. I think we have such a great group where stuff does get done really, really quickly, which just makes life easier. Right, haul that. And then we're pretty much... So we got the door there. We'll put a wooden door there. No, I don't think so. I don't think we need it. It will just slow us down. I mean, I'll put it in, but I really don't think we need it anyway. Then we get some more steel traps. Obviously, we're getting quite steel heavy, but I think we're in a... It's not the worst thing in the world with what we're doing. There we go. And that's lots more traps to be able to deal with a bigger infestation, which is perfect. Hopefully we can get that done, you know, sooner rather than later. I could probably get rid of this door. I don't really know why I've got these doors. But it makes my OCD feel nice having them now I've got them. There we go. Lights in here just to sort of, obviously, just make sure no one's in darkness or anything like that. I think we've probably gone a bit too OTT with lamps, but we're here now, so we might as well continue. Right, and then we can actually start the next bit of our base. So our base gets bigger and bigger. Do you remember episode whatever it was? Episode 4, I don't want a big mountain base. Like, look at us now, like, we are the mountain, like. Sort of makes the fact that we haven't had an infestation actually that much funnier. And I don't mind about this being 1 by 1 because it gives us an option to, if bugs are in here and there's a lot of them, we could potentially like mine this out and bring them in here. Like, you've got to think about options, do you know what I mean? Obviously we'd prefer to lure them around that, but you never know what situation brings us to the point where we have to worry about that. Wondering if we do stack some other bedrooms here and we could actually get another walkway through. Which I actually might do. I might actually ignore myself, which is, you know, perfect. We could mine that, stack 2 bedrooms here, and then get another, like, path through the middle. I don't think we need to worry about it. Make that... I don't know. We'll put it this way, if we have anything down here, we'll just move a stockpile down here rather than... Yeah, I think that's going to be a better idea. Peace talks. We have failed the quest. Oh, boredom again. Purple. He's just constantly bored in our colony. I think he's trying to say something. Yeah, he's trying to say he's bored. So now, I wonder if we just have 1 room there. I don't think we actually really... Because we could just have 1 room like that. Like, do we need... Like, we don't need a massive room. Or more hallways and stuff. Like, I think we're just making our base bigger for the sake of it. So we'll go with this, and hopefully you can reinstall these. I wish there was a way of actually, like, seeing, like, can I reinstall these? Just says uninstall. So if I look at something, so this I can reinstall, for example. It doesn't say, which is sad. Anyway, we'll if for whatever reason you couldn't, we'll keep that room and we'll just put like a hallway through one of these bedrooms, so it's not a massive problem. I don't see a reason why we need that up yet. We got the orbital trade beacon, but we didn't get the comms console up. Where would we potentially get that? Or where would we potentially put that? It's the problem. We haven't not leaving ourselves a lot of space. I can see the filth everywhere. Right, we could put it there. The styling station we were going to move. Because we were going to reinstall that bad boy. Probably just reinstall it there in the rave room. Which makes no sense. Well, I can deconstruct these. Because I don't actually think we need these. So I could deconstruct them and then actually reinstall that there. So it's like you pray and then you change your look. Makes perfect sense. Then the comms console. Thinking about just chucking it in there. Wild boar. It's just the one. I mean, I might let it just run through the traps because I just can't be bothered to actually deal with combat. Psychic smooth female, lovely, lovely, lovely. Where's this boar? There it is. Spotted you like a ninja. Ta-da! I just really couldn't be bothered to like shoot it, so. Don't know, sometimes in this game I can't be bothered to micromanage like silly stuff like that. It's just like, I know I should. Yeah, then we'll put a comms console in here, so at least then if any ships are nearby, we can contact them and do some really good trades, hopefully. I really don't like the look of it in there. I bet you can't even reinstall it. Does it take components? 4 components. Like, I'm worrying about stuff that I really shouldn't be worrying about. I know what I should do. Probably get rid of one of these research benches. So I'll deconstruct that one and then we'll put the comms console in there. Because I don't like, we haven't got 3 researchers that can do that anyway. So deconstruct that comms console in there. Oh, led to a social fight because they tried to convert Potter. What is his 75%? That's the thing, because his mood is great. He keeps his religion, but surely his mood is great because of, obviously, us, not because of his religion, do you know what I mean? Just going to swap, oh, Lobster is on that. I suppose we've got a lot of mind tasks, so you're not getting around to cleaning. So in the morning, I'm thinking Lobster should start cleaning, otherwise I'm going to have to change a few things. So we'll keep an eye on Lobster. We're just checking in on him, checking in on his work progress. Starvation, Potter. Well, he'll get sorted in a minute. Right, Lobster's consuming a meal. Then what are you doing? Relaxing. Building a sculpture. Okay. So I'll put that down. Because, yeah, we do need stuff. We're going to end up getting food poisoning because everything's so dirty. I'll just let him finish that. Have we got anyone else that's like, a lot of them as Hall? So Iamiro, let's push you. So hopefully then if you're bored, you're clean. Because a lot of our people, when they're bored, they're hauling first. And then I reckon purple as well. Yeah, because purple's hauling as well. Don't get me wrong, hauling's important, but equally we need to make sure that when people are getting bored, they're cleaning. Otherwise we get into this situation where actually everything is dirty and we'll start to actually decrease moods pretty quickly. Like, the minuses we're getting in here because it's dirty are crazy, and at some point the statues will just struggle to obviously offset that, and then we lose a lot of positives we were getting because everything was so amazing. So the sculpture's done, so then even lobster will help clean, which is perfect. We're getting a big base, so it doesn't matter. Iamiro and lobster. So purple can probably... Now, Iamiro can go back to hauling. Purple stay inside. Because you underground anyway, purple. Yeah, so it just makes sense. Because he's only really going to clean in here. The other colonist was probably undergrounder, but there's no point. Because we know purple's always going to stay inside with cooking, we might as well offset that by making sure he stays inside by cleaning all the time. Right. Nice, nice, nice. We're making progress. I just wish I could play for longer. That's the only problem about when you play and record this. Like, when you get addicted to something, because obviously I've got to record, edit, and it's just like, no, I just want to play like 1,000 games. We might even store some batteries in here, but I'm not sure. Just make sure everyone's unrestricted. Nice, nice, nice. God, this colony is just pretty perfect. You know it's right. 15 components. It's the only thing we do have to... So yeah, we mined because there was components there, components there. At some point we're going to have to start strip mining. Because sadly we're going through a lot of components now. We're not really in a situation where we can rush fabrication just yet, because then it's just people are going to get upset because they're going to want more, and then we'll be in a position where we can't. Do you know what I mean? Saying that, we'll have to split this up at some point because we'll need to find space for a fabrication bench. We could move that power generator in here. Like if we made a little bit more space. Like we could just mine that, chuck that down here. Then we got room for the fabrication bench up here eventually. Because then if I go reinstall that there, reinstall the lamp there, then the toolbox can go down there. Then we got masses of space up there for the fabrication bench. Uranium ore just fell out the sky. Very interesting. Mindless wargs. Okay, 12 man-hunting wargs. This is good, because actually it will give us goodwill with the Empire. I don't care so much about the vest. I know people will say, oh, it's really good. Don't get me wrong, we'll probably use it on Chieftain anyway. Goodwill. Will that take us into positives with them? No, they'll still be hostile with us, though. I mean, I don't really care about them being hostile, per se. Because we are getting upgrades every time they come at us, so... Manhunter pack. Whoa, that's a Manhunter pack. 43 foxes. Right, it's getting everyone inside. That is cray. Just make sure everything starts to shut. Right, so the only person that's in a little bit of trouble is purple, but you should still get back in time. Lobster, you've got a fast walk speed, so can you walk through the kill box? Nice. Everyone needs to get inside. I will shut these doors as well, just in case, because you never know. There we go. All inside. Let's just make sure our zone is inside because that many foxes just kills us. Which is funny when you think of all the things that we can fight against, but that is too many foxes. That is a crazy level. They will attack the door because they saw us go in, and they will suicide against these traps for whatever reason. The only nice thing is if we get a raid, these will go attack the raid people. Oh, I've got some repairs to do on our growing zone, which I didn't realise. So we're possibly in a situation where we can do a lot of things to our base, but do we need to do much? Well, we need to move all this, so reinstall that down there. And then we're going to reinstall this down here. And a power conduit just to link it up. Nice, nice, nice. Kill box looking good. If we were to start building these, how many could we actually get up? 4, 8, 12. We could get 3 up. Is it worth it? Yes, because then some people are going to be happier. So let's start mining this. Two doors there, 2 doors there. Okay. Speed 3 while everyone's sleeping because everyone's negative and doesn't want to keep working constantly, which is just disappointing. Everyone should just love work. I need to keep checking these because if a really good one gets made, we can then replace rubbish ones. That being said, that 270 can come out here. Because just spreading the love, I suppose. Whee. Might as well put them as many places as we can. I don't see like a clear reason why not. Like sculptures, everywhere will have a sculpture. Just means everywhere someone goes, it's just going to look beautiful. Which I love the idea of. More bonuses is always a good thing, I think. Right, so then we can get the comms console. That. We could put the comms console in here. No, I don't think it matters too much. Let's have it central to the base, I suppose. Ooh. I thought Potter went outside then. Made me a little bit nervous. Okay, components in here is actually pretty nice. Obviously it's never anything groundbreaking, but I appreciate it nevertheless. Right, we have got idle colonists, but that's fine. We're going to queue up a load of stuff anyway. So let's do orders. We've got smooth surfaces, so let's smooth some surfaces. We smoothed a lot of our walls, which is nice. So let's smooth the walls that we shouldn't really care about. But again, let's try and make things as beautiful as possible. We've got a bit of downtime, so let's do it. I know a lot of people will say I'm wasting my time here. But the positives that we have walking around the camp when everything is beautiful are really, really high. And just being able to keep that up is really good, I think. So wherever we go, whatever situation we're in, at least the area's looking nice. I know it sounds silly when you say it out loud, at least the area looks nice. But we need some tasks to give people, because we can't get outside because of all these foxes. So let's give them stuff like that to do. We can start getting this room up, which will be really good. Build copy. Cows join? Well, you're all dead. Right, haul that. Right, they're smoothing the floors already. Just make sure this is in the zone, yep. Just wondered why that wasn't getting done. Right, we'll probably make this room a little bit bigger, so this is probably a bit redundant us doing it, but we will No, I don't want to reinstall. I want to build copy. And then in here, we're going to have... So we can get 1, 2, 3 for the time being. We can get 2 statues there so the room can look nice as well. So install that one there. I'll probably take that one out and then we'll reinstall that one up there because it's probably ultra redundant it being down there. What do we want next? So let's not move on until we get that up because otherwise I bet they'll start begging for something else. Flat screen TV. We are seeing boredom a little bit, but it's the same person all the time. Okay, there we go. Auto use with desire. Allow guests no. Your people may use this automatically if they want to. Yeah, auto use. Auto use with desire, so that's anyone anyway. Is that the charge? Oh, that's the charge left. Okay. I think I understand that. I want to see someone use it, or does it have to wait until that goes up? Obviously, we are getting to the point where we're going to be draining a hell of a lot of power now. But that's fine. Can we get any, like, really cool, like, metal flooring? Oh, it's a shame you couldn't build these slabs out. You've got hex tile for the ultra tech look. Yeah, let's get some of that in here. We might start putting that through some rooms just for a bit of flavor. That's a lot of steel. We'll just do it in here for now. Or we can actually build another one. So let's get these up first. So I think that's going to be hella important just to make sure people are loving life. There we go. That's building quite nicely. Inspired taming. Okay. Foxes are still outside. 25. Quite a few have died. There's only 26 left. Doesn't mean I still want to. It doesn't mean I want to take them on or anything, but I should have looked. Does the hex give, apart from Flavor Flav, does it give? It gives 3 beauty. So, and what does the floor give us at the moment? Just 2. So 1 more, but I know. I just want this for flavour. Cargo pods. Anything nice? I'm so quick to jump on the cloth. Okay. Not terrible, not great. Right, there we go. I really hope this is banging. So just to remind everyone, people will think and learn faster. I don't know what the think faster means. Does that mean it helps people with research? Or does it mean they can just generally do actions quicker because they can think? Like, Glitterword Medicine has gone. Potter Sugar. Didn't realise he was still on it. Right, there we go. So we got some more of these bad boys going up. So I think they're charging and then they're able to be used. It's from my understanding. The effect wears off in 1 day. They consume a lot of electricity. That's fine. I think we're going to have to get into the chem fuel game. I really do. I think we're going to lose absolutely tons of resources putting a geothermal power on this. Because it'll be like every time with our plants. Every time they come through here, they destroy this. Obviously, it just doesn't matter as much. So I wonder if we need to have a chem fuel like farm. Curious to see this being used for the first time though. So that's ready to be used. So I wonder... Oh, Iamira's already gone for it. So what does that do for you then, my boy? Nutricharge 24 hours. So he's more hungry. His consciousness is up by 10%. And global warming, global learning is plus 25%. But he doesn't get obviously any negative things from it. Beautiful environment plus 10, perfect. Okay, so it gives a negative from not having these. Which doesn't actually give us any positives, which I was hoping like +2 because we've got a neural... No, just a negative, which is, I suppose, fair enough. Otherwise, the amount of positives you'd get would be cray-cray. Okay, I think these foxes... Are they still They still are manhunted, it says there, so we won't let people go outside just yet. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.